Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to the Polyglot Nook. I'm so glad you're here with me today. We are going to talk about a very important moment in every language learner's life. It's the moment when you move from being a student to being a speaker. From knowing the words to actually using them. You see, for a long time, I thought I was a good English learner. I knew the grammar rules. I had a great vocabulary. My teachers would say, "You have so much potential." But when a native speaker would talk to me, my mind, it just went blank. It was a quiet, empty room inside my head. I knew the words, but they were just floating there, not connected to anything. I talked to my friend from Spain, Javier, about it. He told me the same thing happened to him with Russian. And my family in Italy told me about it with English. It's a universal problem. We spend so much time putting information into our minds, but we don't practice the most important part, getting it out. We don't practice thinking. So, how do we start that process? How do we open the door to that empty room? We have to stop being translators in our heads. This is the hardest part. For years, we have been thinking in our own language, and then we translate that thought into English. But to be fluent, we have to start building thoughts directly in English. It's like learning to ride a bicycle. You can read all the books about it, but you will only learn when you get on the bike and just go. And you know what? You can do it anywhere. You can do it alone. You don't need a teacher. You don't need a partner. All you need is your own mind. So, we talked about that blank space in our heads, that moment when we want to speak, but the words just won't come out. We know that the solution is to start thinking in English. But how? How do you begin that? I remember a time when I was trying to learn a new language, and I was feeling so frustrated. My friend, a wonderful woman from Russia named Natasha, told me about an exercise she does. It sounds very simple, but it is very powerful. She called it the silent monologue. It's a bit like talking to yourself, but without making any sound. You do it inside your head. The idea is simple: you start describing your day. You start describing what you see. It can be anything. For example, if you are sitting on a bus, you can start your monologue. I am on a bus. There are many people here. A man with a blue coat is reading a book. A woman with a red scarf is talking on her phone. The bus is moving fast. The sky is gray today. You see? The thoughts are not complicated. They don't have perfect grammar. You just try to create a sentence for every little thing. Your mind starts to connect the objects you see with the English words for them. And the most important part is that you are building thoughts, not just memorizing words. Don't worry about being perfect. The first few times you do this, it will feel very strange. You might not remember a word. That's okay. Just leave a space for it in your mind and continue. You can look it up later. The goal is not to be a dictionary. The goal is to keep the thought moving. And this is the secret: you are taking control of your thoughts. You are deciding to use English. You are training your brain to choose a new path. A path where a blue coat is a blue coat, not sine palto. You are making a new connection. And over time, this new path becomes a highway. So, I have a challenge for you this week. Start your silent monologue. Try it when you are in line for coffee. Try it when you are walking to the store. Try it when you are waiting for a friend. Just start to describe what you see, one thought at a time. I promise, it will change the way you see the world. And it will change the way you think. We have talked a lot about the first step. The first step is to start thinking in a new language. But what is the final destination on this path? The final destination is freedom. It is the moment when you can express your thoughts, your feelings, and your personality in another language without having to translate. I remember talking to my friend, Marco, from Italy. He was telling me about a moment when he was in London. He was in a cafe, talking to someone, and he realized he was not thinking in Italian anymore. The thoughts were just coming out in English. It was a moment of pure freedom. No more translation. No more mental blocks. Just pure communication. This is what happens when you practice your silent monologue. You are not just learning words. You are creating new connections in your brain. You are teaching your mind that it has a new way to work. You are teaching it to be free. And you know what is the most beautiful thing? You start to find your own voice in the new language. My friends from Russia have a very special way of speaking English. It is very direct, very honest. My friends from Spain have a different way. It's very warm, very open. Your English will be your own. It will be unique. It will be you. So, the next time you feel stuck, remember what we talked about today. Remember that you have the power to change the way your mind works. Just start small. Start with one thought. The sky is gray. My coffee is hot. I am a speaker. Because you are. You are a speaker. And your thoughts deserve to be heard. Remember, this is not a race. This is a path. And every single step you take is a success. And every mistake is just a part of the path. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It was an honor to share this with you. And if you want to continue this amazing adventure of learning, please subscribe to our channel, PolyglotNook. Remember, you are a speaker. And your thoughts deserve to be heard. I hug you all. Goodbye for now.